and welcome back to Treasures by Tina, a place where I hope you really find all things inspired for a cozy home and a happy heart. And I'm so glad that you guys could join me today for a Thrift with Me Thursday. It's kind of a tongue twister, and I'm going to be doing it at Goodwill again today. So we're going to go inside. We're going to see what kind of treasures I might find. Hopefully it'll be a rewarding lunchtime because I am on my lunch break. So we're going to go in there. We're going to give it a shot. And let's see what we go find. Come on, guys, let's go inside. Go ahead. Okay guys, well I'm back outside and I found a couple good things. I did get the Mercury candle holder. I got the old Bible. Didn't have my street address in it this time, so that was good. That would have freaked me out a little bit. I got the rolling pin and I got the antique vintage candelabra. So I'm gonna go home later and I will video everything I got so you guys can see it up close and personal. And I will also show you where I used my last week's things. The picture frame I still haven't used yet. I think some of the other things I have. So I'll kind of give you a flash of where they're gonna go. And I'm gonna show you guys where I'm gonna put these things that I got today. So I'm really excited about it. So all in all, it was a good lunchtime thrift. So I'm happy with it. Next week though, for episode 3, I'm gonna try somewhere else. So episode 1 was the Goodwill I think we're in Manchester, Connecticut. And today was also in Manchester, Connecticut. So I got my trusty mask and I have to go back to work now, but I will see you guys later, show you everything I got and how I'm gonna use it. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you back here in just a minute. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back to Treasures by Tina. So I'm home now from my day at work. Got changed, so I feel much more comfortable. So I'm gonna show you the things that I picked up. And I saw on the news today that it's National Wine Day. Every day at my house is National Wine Day though. I love a glass of wine after work. Sometimes I'll have another one, but usually I just have the one, but I just really love it. So cheers to all of you and happy wine day. So let me have a little sip. That is wonderful. That is the, excuse me, the Bogle wine that I've been getting. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I love it. If you like a really dry red, I highly recommend that. So now let's get on to what I got. So I got a rolling pin. Believe it or not, I don't have a rolling pin. Of all things, I do not have one. And this one was like, I have my glasses in case I can't see, but it was $4. And so I think what I want to do is end up finding a really old kind of vintage crock and not just put rolling pins in it, but any kind of like antique wooden spoons or excuse me, anything like that that would go into the crock. And I think I'm gonna get one and I'm gonna try to do that. And I think I'm gonna put it like next to my hutch on the floor, because between my hutch and that table I got that I just refinished, and that's in another video which I will link below if you wanted to see how I did that. Excuse me. And I refinished one and I antiqued it, and I think I'm gonna put a crock between the two pieces with like maybe even on like a step stool or something like that, so it raises it up a little bit. But I think I'm gonna get a crock as soon as I find a vintage one, and then put all kinds of this, or like yard rakes, you know, like the old-fashioned ones, excuse me, things like that, and stick it all in there, kind of in between the two. But I will link, my boss gave me a free like half cabinet and it was red, and I refinished it and I antiqued it. So I'll link that video below if you want to check it out. So that's my idea for this. I don't really consider myself a baker. I don't roll out dough or anything. If I make pizza or something, I would, but it'll be more for show than for use. So that's that. Then I know last week, and I'll link that video down below, it was just the one before this one, or two before this one. But I was in the Goodwill and I went by a section and I saw like a Bible was just kind of sticking out at me. And it wasn't a Bible, that was like a missalette. So like a Bible that they would have in the pews in church. Excuse me, I'm sorry. It's very dry in here. I just turned on the humidifier. But anyway, and when I opened the cover, lo and behold, the person who had it before me, or whoever had it before me, they lived at my address as my childhood address. So my childhood address, and then my neighbor from back in the day, we still talk to each other, and he remembers the family that lived in the house before my family bought it. So I can't believe it, but it was, so I have that one. And now I have this one, and this one is an older one as well. I think it's 1978. So this one's from 1978. Excuse me, I think it belonged to a child because there's a child's name in it from the 70s. So I have this Bible, and now I have 3 old ones. So my thought process was, for these, I have a console table and I have like an old wooden crate from Nantucket. So my idea was to put it at the bottom of the console table with all old Bibles in it. And if I can find enough, which I'm sure I will because I go to thrift stores all the time. We're going to another one Sunday. Is just try to find as many Bibles or missalettes, things like that, and then put them in the crate in the bottom of the console because I think it'll look pretty cool. So I have that, and the Bible was $5. Yes, it was $5. Then I also got this mercury glass candlestick, and it is not vintage by any means. Actually, the sticker on the bottom is from Home Goods, and whoever had it paid $16.99 for it, and then I got it at Goodwill for $4. So on the table, or the console that I was just telling you about that I refinished, like bottom hutch thing, I'm gonna put it on there and get a battery operated candle, the ones that flicker from Amazon. I have some in the house, but they're already being used. So I'm gonna get one and I'm gonna put it on there, and then I'll show you guys after I decorate it so you can see how it turned out. But I really like mercury glass. I don't really have any. I think I have a vase, and now I have this. So I think they have kind of that antique-y look that I like, and they can fit into like a modern farmhouse kind of decor as well. So I really liked it. So I got this. And then the last thing I got, I didn't buy too much. Like I said, I could only stay there for half an hour and I had to go back to work. But I found this, and this was also $5, but it's a vintage like table candelabra. And so you put candles in it, and you could also move it for lighting. So I'm gonna get 3 candles. I might buy real candles for this, truthfully, just because of the antique of it. I think I would kind of like it. And I think I'm gonna take, I have a stack of old books on like a other console table that I have. And I think I'm gonna stick it on there, on top of like 3 or 4 old books with this, with the candles on it. And I think that'll look so nice. I might even put like a lace doily underneath this and then have the books under that. I'm not sure yet. I have to play around with it a little bit. Maybe I'll do a separate video on that so you guys can see. But that's all I got. So I spent like $18, $17, something like that. I didn't spend a lot at all, but I got some really great stuff. And I think what I'm gonna do, I had a different thought process at first, but I think at the end of every month or the first week of a new month, before I do like my first episode of March, I think I'll do a quick video with all the pieces I got through the month from Goodwill, from thrifting, from antique stores, wherever I got it from, and I'll show you how I use them in the house. So it'll be like the Thrift with me decor, or I don't know, I'll name it something, but I'll definitely tell you guys about it, you know, before I post it so that you can be on the lookout for it. And I'll kind of bring you through my home, and I'll show you all the pieces that I got and how I'm using them. And this I got last week, so we know how we're using this. But this way you can kind of see where my thought process is, where I'm kind of going with changing around my decor, because I'm definitely still a farmhouse, but I like more of the antiques mixed in. So I think I'm achieving that with a lot of the pieces that I got. So I have that. I have another video for you tomorrow, the cook with me one. And then I think I'm gonna do an extra one this weekend because we are going to another thrift store actually it's an antique flea market, I guess you could call it. And it's about a half hour away from us. It's 3 floors. So I'm gonna video it. I'm sure I'll find some stuff in there. And then I'll do an extra video this weekend for you. So thank you so much for watching the Thrift With Me Thursday episode 2. And I hope to see you soon. I hope you guys all stay well and stay healthy. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the little notifications button so that you're aware of when I upload videos. I know I'm going to do at least 2 a week, sometimes 3, but it does depend on my work schedule because I do work full time, so it could vary. So I don't want to say a specific day that one will be, except Thrift With Me Thursdays will always be on Thursday. But I'll definitely add more in. And if you like it, please share it. Tell your friends about it. Write some comments below how you would style something. Like if you had this, what would you do with it? Or any of my ideas that I've told you about. If you want to say anything, if you want to comment on anything, please feel free. And I hope you guys have a wonderful night. And thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.